finished it all. It was just that good. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel today. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Here are my empties from November until February. Woohoo! Actually, there might be a couple of March things in here from my mom, but nonetheless, it's been a little bit. These are all the recent empties between my mom and I. And I do have another container of the product upstairs, but I have not cleaned it. I don't think, but there's already one in here at least, so I know that I'll just talk about that anyway without having to show the two. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. I'm just going to talk about these two products first because they are my mom's. So this is So Blown Out. This is the Skin Fix brand, and it's the Resurface Plus AHA Renewing Cream. It is clinically proven to smooth dry, rough, bumpy skin and keratosis pilaris. She had given me some notes because I didn't want it to be like my first pandemic empties where I didn't ask her because I just didn't have the time, or I did, but I got lazy. So she watches someone named Stephanie Marie, who I've heard of before and watched before. She's younger than my mom, but more in like that mature category, I guess. I think she's like in her 40s. Stephanie Marie said after using it, it took care of all of the bumps on her skin. It just goes by KP usually. And it's also non-greasy. It's more like a whipped white cream formula. And my mom got it from Sephora. The product also sinks into the skin in a reasonable amount of time. It's not super fast, but it's not super long in there. It's pretty quick, but I would say more in the middle. So she really liked that one. I didn't even know she had it until I saw it in her bathroom like a week or two ago. So let's see if it has a smell. It smells like a very generic body cream. Is there citrus in here? Because yep, there's just a hint of citrus, but it's not too noticeable. It's very, very slight. And then the next product, I know that this is her favorite eye makeup remover. She does have sensitive skin and sensitive eyes. So this is the Body Shop Chamomile Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. She won't stop using it. I don't think she uses anything else. And unfortunately, Ulta does not carry this in store. Only sell it on Ulta's website. So that's really the only way that my mom can get it, or if she ordered it from the Body Shop website, but it's normally from Ulta's website. I just know that she's obsessed with this, and it does not irritate her eyes, it doesn't sting. She hasn't said anything about blurring, although that's more like a cleansing balm, but you never really know. She just won't stop using this, and just how calming it is, and it removes all of her makeup, so it's a good empty for my mom. I talked about the Ollie Nutrition. This is the woman's multivitamin in the gummy form. I talked about a lot of these in my pandemic empties, and I'm trying to think if this was really from that just fell into this bucket, or I don't know. But I did talk about it. I'll just talk about it again. So these are coated in sugar, which isn't my personal preference for a vitamin. And I have tried the soft gels, did not like them, and made me want to go back to the sugar coated gummies. But right now I have a different multivitamin. I'm using the one from FNX, and I actually really like that one, even though I just talked about Nature's Plus. I still really like that one, but I just so happen to get the woman's multi from FNX free in my monthly Elite Ambassador order, so why not try it out? So with these, I don't think I'm gonna go back to them, but they are at a good price point if you are looking to start using vitamins and you're on a budget. I think that these would be good. Now with any multivitamin, you're going to feel a good difference. At least you should feel a good difference, and if you don't, then you're definitely using the wrong vitamin. But because these are chocked full of different vitamins, you should feel good. So I did feel really good using these, but once again, my preference is just not sugar coated, and I really don't want the extra sugar if possible in my vitamins. Sometimes I notice it comes in my vitamins and I don't mean for it to. I try not to look for that, but it all comes down to if it works for me, then it's a keeper. So as far as that goes, I will not be repurchasing that, but it's definitely not a bad vitamin. And I meant for that to come across in my pandemic empties videos, part 1 and part 2. I don't think that came off very well. I was being completely honest, and I still am, always am being completely honest, but I don't think it came off very well in my pandemic empties, and I just want to make that clear that it is a very good vitamin. I just don't want added sugar. This is a product that I am stuck in the middle about. This is the Go Smile. It's the Professional White Teeth Whitening Gel. It says it's clinically proven up to 7 shades in 30 days. It's a powerful stain removal that fits into your daily routine. I bought this during the early pandemic, which was right around this time last year, or maybe during April. I'm not really sure. I know I bought it from Ulta. I'm trying to think if I bought it in store or online. I don't remember that part. But it doesn't work with regular toothpaste. I don't use Crest anymore, but I've tried it with Colgate. I've even tried it with other natural type toothpaste, and it does not work. But the only toothpaste it does work with is the Hello toothpaste. That's the charcoal one. The charcoal Hello toothpaste is the only toothpaste that this works with, because it's one, already whitening your teeth, while the other ones, they may have some sort of whitening properties in there, but it literally did not do anything with those other toothpaste. But with the Hello one, the charcoal one, oh yes, absolutely. So what you would do is you would squeeze, I did this wrong at first, so you're supposed to squeeze this in the very, if you're looking at a toothbrush, it's more in the front. So you squeeze a little bit there. You want to wet your toothbrush first, if you're that kind of person, which I am. But you would put a little blob of the whitening gel, and then right behind it, you would put your toothpaste. I was doing it the other way. Maybe that's why I didn't really notice the difference at first, because I was putting my toothpaste first and then the whitening gel. And then once I did the actual way of whitening gel and then toothpaste, I started to notice more of a difference. I will recommend it for that reason if you have that toothpaste or want to buy it, which I do highly recommend. That is a great toothpaste. As far as other toothpaste go, I don't recommend it. So it's like I do, but only if you're using it with a certain product. You've seen this one before. This is a Bioderma product. It is in one of their smaller sizes. And this is the Hydra Bio H2O Moisturizing Makeup Removing Micelle Solution. I keep wanting to say micellar in every video when I talk about this product, whether I'm holding it or not. So it is the Micelle Solution, and it's my favorite brand for eye makeup removal and also face makeup removal. I don't use makeup wipes anymore unless it is to clean up my eyeshadow, or I used to use it to remove, oh my god, my microphone has not been on this whole time. I was wondering why my camera looked naked. I'm like, why does it look so bare? Hold up, we're gonna plug in my microphone. I am so sorry. I can't believe I did not notice that. Does it sound better? This is my heating pad because it's that time of the month. And I've been in pain. I really hope that sounds better. My microphone was literally sitting in front of me this entire time, this entire 13 minutes. Literally the best eye makeup remover I've come across. Tried a lot of them, and I've even tried the sensitive one, the Sensibio. I think that's how it's pronounced. I love that one. But I also love this one. I love them all. I don't know if there's one that I haven't tried yet from them, but I'm pretty sure I've tried them all, and I would highly recommend them all, even if you are sensitive. I'm pretty sure I'll be getting the sensitive one, but I am so very open to this one and the other one that I'm using that has a fragrance to it. Highly recommend. I am always going to recommend that one, of course. This has been empty for a long time. I don't know why it wasn't in my other videos. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX Priming, Refreshing, and Setting Spray. It's a 3-in-1. It's alcohol-free. Also has coconut water in there. It's also silicone-free and oil-free. And it also has probiotic-based ingredient and skin revivers. So I would always use this as a setting spray. I have used it as a primer, but I think I just prefer something in a tube. And this is something else. Now, I have not used this in a very long time. Once again, it's been empty for so long, but I would actually consider on repurchasing it, and I have purchased it in the past, this little mini right here. Obviously, because it's a mini, didn't last too long, but I also didn't like the spray on the mini. The spray on the bigger size, the normal size, is so much better. I don't know what it was about this one, but the way the formula came out on it, I just wasn't really a fan. So although you'd be saving money by buying the smaller size, I just recommend buying the big size because that's where you just get the full experience. I don't recommend the mini size, but the product itself, it makes your face look insanely glowy and healthy. I think it really depends on the type of base products that you have on. Can't say if it's really like transfer proof because there are some products that I use with it that transferred and some that didn't. So it's just going to depend on that and what you use. I did also feel like a very, very, very slight, almost type of feeling after I use it when it's drying down, but it's not going to feel like that through the entire time you're wearing your makeup. It's just at first and then it completely goes away. So that is something to note. Other than that, I'm obsessed. I got a lot actually. How many of these do I even have? Dear Lord. Guess it just shows that I floss a lot. Oh god, one fell. Okay, well, the one that fell, that would be the 5th, but I have floss. This is the Colgate Total Dental Floss in mint, and I would get it from my dentist each time. She didn't give me some recent time. Maybe they didn't have any. I don't know. Well, that'd be weird if they didn't have floss. But anyway, I do have lots of floss in my bathroom, so yeah. Anyway, moving on. Let's just go with another dental hygiene product. This is another Hello product. Not that I talked about in this video. Well, I talked about a product, but okay. This is the Hello Hemp Seed Oil Extra Moisturizing Mouthwash in Natural Fresh Spearmint with tea tree and coconut oil. So when I first ever saw this being sold in Ulta when I did work there, I was like, so is it supposed to like calm your tongue if you're like speaking bad about someone? Like, I was trying to figure out why in the world, this sounds better in my head, is there hemp seed oil in here, CBD, that type of thing. I'm like, why is that in a mouthwash? Like, is it calming your mouth? I didn't get it. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to try it. There isn't a hype around this product. I haven't heard really anyone talk about it. I just want to see if it works and if it doesn't. So this doesn't like calm your anxiety or anything like that. Like, it doesn't calm down your mouth, which is what I always thought it was doing because I was just so confused. I'm like, what does it actually do? It does say extra moisturizing mouthwash, and I will say that is spot on because how moisturized it made my mouth feel compared to other mouthwashes that I've tried in the past, and how kind of dry it would make my mouth feel. Literally a moisturizer, but for your mouth. That might sound really weird, but it actually worked really, really well. And I found this at Marshall's for $3.99. So with these Hello mouthwashes, I have tried another one in the past. I have actually tried a couple in the past. I tried the one in the white bottle, and I've also tried the charcoal one. They're not bad mouthwashes, it's just that you go through them very, very quickly, and even though this is a decent size mouthwash, it's definitely not the biggest. Also, this has no alcohol. This isn't like a ginormous size of mouthwash, but it's also not super tiny, so I just found that I went through it a lot, and I didn't even use it every single day. Maybe the cap is bigger and taller, so you pour more product. I don't know, I just found that I went through it so fast. I actually would consider buying it again. Right now I'm going through a different one, but this one was pretty good. And the fact that I even found that Marshall's is like unheard of. So this is a product that I actually have 2 of. I've gone through multiples of them, and I may have forgotten to put them in my empties since trying them out. Charlotte's Web Calm Gummies, and it's 10 milligrams of CBD, plant-based cannabinoids per serving. So they're hemp extract infused gummies. This one comes with 60. These have 25 calories. You take 2 a day, and the first time I ever got them, I got them in a little packet that looks like this. This is another Charlotte's Web product. I love them. Well, at first it was interesting because I was still withdrawing from a medication. I was still feeling the side effects from all of that. Anytime I tried to have some sort of natural supplement in my life, it wouldn't really mix well with the chemicals. It was really, really weird, and that's like a whole other story. I'm still planning out that video with the withdrawal and stuff, but in the packet that it came in when I did like this little trial size type of thing, the gummies were a lot thicker and puffier. They tasted really good. So how they're cut is cubed, but it's more like a raw cut. Every single time I had them, I was thinking in my head, these are really good, these are really good, these are really good, because I knew that they're helping my anxiety so much. Oh my gosh, I haven't even taken them today. I need to take them. I was like trying to get through the taste of them. So for me, it was more like an acquired taste. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the flavor is lemon lime. So it doesn't even taste bad at all. Now I think they're super good, actually. It does taste a little weird, I will say that at first. And they do have their own website, but I'd rather shop local. All right, so this is another product that I will not be recommending. It's hard to say because my body is so different than yours, and it may work for you, it may not, so I'd say give it a try. If your local health food store has it in this type of packet, this is the Sleep Gummy. This is in raspberry. I thought it tasted really good. So it's also 10 milligrams of the plant-based cannabinoids per serving. This little packet comes with 6 gummies, and it was $9.99. So for me, it's okay. Like, it's good to take on a weekend, I would say. It definitely lasts you a full weekend. These did really not work for me at all. Not until the 3rd night did I feel some sort of difference where I felt pretty tired. But even then, it kept me awake for so long. It was like I was feeling the effect of it. Like I was feeling very tired, but I couldn't actually fall asleep. It was really weird because I thought I was really close to falling asleep, and then I'm just, laying there and I'm like, okay, anytime now. Can I fall asleep now? On a Sunday going into Monday, I had work the next day. I'm like, gotta go to sleep. It could just be my body. I don't know. That happened with actually an Ollie Nutrition gummy vitamin, and it was their extra strength sleep because I actually do like their immunity sleep, but the extra strength kept me up so much. Yeah, I don't recommend either of those two. I don't know. I guess it just depends on your body. This is a food item. We're kind of going all over the place and just grabbing whatever. This is the Purely Elizabeth Ancient Grain Granola in Original. It's made with organic quinoa, amaranth, and chia. And it's also nut-free, which is really important to me. Just a bag of granola, but in a way, it's not just any bag of granola. It is, I think, the best granola I've ever tasted, and it doesn't upset my stomach. If anything, it kind of makes you go to the bathroom and it just cleans you out. It is gluten-free and non-GMO. It does have added sugar, about 7 grams, but it's sweetened with coconut sugar and baked with coconut oil, so it is a healthier option. I first noticed this brand at my local health food store, and I bought the Purely Elizabeth granola bars that were the blueberry and hemp. Oh my gosh, those are amazing. And then I don't know if my local health food store doesn't sell them anymore, or they haven't been getting them, I don't know, but man, those are a lifesaver for my low blood sugar. Oh my gosh, they would literally just take care of it so quickly. There's another brand that I really like for that kind of thing too, but this just does the job. You feel so much healthier when you eat this. And it comes in different flavors. I have original. I haven't found the blueberry and hemp one in like the big size. They have other really good sounding flavors, but they include nuts that I'm allergic to. So I just have to be super careful about which flavors I choose. But for the original and the blueberry hemp, amazing. This isn't the biggest bag of granola that you can find. I don't even know if they have a bigger bag or if they have bundles. I think they have bundles on the actual website, but you can find this at Whole Foods. Man, I just love this brand. The blueberry and hemp is also nut-free, which is really nice. I am not allergic to coconuts, so for me that's nut-free. And it's nut-free from the other ones that I'm allergic to. So you do go through it kind of quickly, but it's so worth it because it tastes I have not had an empty of this in a really long time because I just don't really use them anymore. It takes me longer, like I said, to go through makeup wipes as I'm just using it to clean up makeup. This is the Simple Cleansing Wipe pack. I've been using these for I don't even know how many years at this point, but they're in almost every empty video that I have. I don't know if they're in my last two, but these are just so nice. Like they said, they're great for sensitive skin. It also had the Allure Best of Beauty in 2016. My dad normally gets these in a 4-pack at BJ's, so that is the way to go if you are a BJ's member. I don't have Costco in my state, so I have no idea if these are even sold there. I just know that BJ's and Costco are pretty much the same, and Sam's Club if you have that around. These are just super, super gentle, and it's the only makeup wipe that I'll still continue to buy. Sometimes I'll use my Bioderma to clean up my eye makeup, but it just depends whatever's super close to me at that moment. But usually I just use this to clean up my eyeshadow line and just get that really nice precise line, and that's pretty much all I use it for, but I still really enjoy those. I just briefly mentioned in the earlier part of the video, this is the Nature's Plus. It's the Infinite Planet Daily Multivitamin. It has so much in here, oh my gosh, it's insane. So here are like the supplement facts, and then it continues. It continues. So I went more into detail about this product in one of my recent Empties videos, so I will definitely be linking that below, and also my Empties playlist. I believe this was still the first bottle I even went through, but I mentioned it because by the time that I filmed it, I was almost done with this bottle, or already done, so I thought I would mention it anyway, but this is the actual bottle, so the other time I think I just like had the box or something. This is a really good multivitamin. Like I said, I'm using a different one right now, and that one's just as good. I will still stick to this if I'm not using my other one. So yeah, that one actually is really good. You know, this took so long for me to go through. This is the One Love Beauty Vitamin B Enzyme Cleansing Oil with Botanical Vitamin B. And I'm pretty sure this is pineapple in it because I remember it smelling freaking good. I love pineapple, as you can see. Oh yeah. Very, very prominent smell of pineapple in there. This stuff smells so good. It's all natural though, so it's not some artificial fragrance. This actually does get off your makeup very, very well, and I definitely recommend it. I will consider on purchasing this in the future. I just have to go through some other cleansing oils I currently have in my collection right now. This was actually my mom's. I did not purchase this, but yeah, so she gave this to me at one point and I finished it all. It was just that good. Really, really enjoyed that. I've actually missed seeing it in my collection, so that's when you know. Sunday Riley. This is more like a deluxe sample size. I had gotten this as a gratis item from Ulta, and it's for all skin types. It's the Ceramic Slip Cleanser. This is made with French green clay and rice oil esters. So this is technically considered as a pre-cleanse. It's not an oil consistency. It looks like a regular cleanser, if not more like a lotion. It still has that cleanser consistency, maybe like a little bit thicker, kind of like gel-like. It's different. It's just a different type of formula that I'm used to. Is it? I don't know. Oh my gosh. This was a good cleanser, but I didn't really notice a difference with it, so I didn't purchase it, so I can't say I'll repurchase it, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind having it in my collection, but I don't need it right now. For me, it's not a product that I can't live without, so I can definitely live without it. But if it's in my collection, like if this was ever sent to me, heck yeah, I'd use it. But it's just not something that I'm loving, I guess. So it was an overall good cleanser. I would say it's for all skin types. It was just like a basic cleanser to me, but it did work for my skin. It didn't break me out. It didn't mess up my sensitive skin. Like it didn't do anything crazy. So I think it was a pretty good cleanser. We got a lot of samples. My face hurts from talking. Perricone MD Cold Plasma Sub D/Neck Firming and Toning Neck Cream. This was my mom's, so I am going to be putting her notes on the screen. Ooh. That was an interesting smell. It smells like a herbal type moisturizer. Is this a collection everyone said smells like fish? Because I can kind of smell omegas in there. Maybe? This one I love. Oh gosh, my neck is getting itchy. It's gonna get wicked red. Just warning, but I don't know why it's so itchy. Something I probably touched. My neck is super sensitive. So this is the Biossance Squalene Plus Omega Repair Cream. This cream is a little bit thicker than what I'm used to using, but I loved it so much. I don't think I used it before makeup. My Dermalogica Active Moist Moisturizer is the perfect moisturizer to use before makeup. It's literally the best. So I can't remember if I ever used this before makeup because it was a little bit thicker, but for at night, it did the job. My skin loved it. My skin actually really loves Biossance products. It does not mess up my sensitive skin, non-irritating to my skin. As far as acne goes, I'm trying to remember if I noticed a difference, it's hard to tell, but my skin was still pretty clear using Biossance. So in Dermalogica and a few other brands I will definitely be sticking with as far as purchasing in the future goes. But yeah, I would absolutely repurchase. Well, this came in a kit, I think, for one of my birthday kits from Sephora. Definitely be purchasing that in the future. This is a little sad, but this is my Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. I say it's sad because it's gone. I loved this eye cream. I actually went through it all. No, I did not scrape the inside because it got kind of gross. I just didn't want that getting stuck in my nail. That was one thing about having an eye cream in a jar that I just kind of forgot about, how much it gets underneath your nail and how much I don't like that factor. But the eye cream, that's the part that matters. It is so good. It really, really hydrates the under eye. In the product description, pretty sure on the packaging, yeah, that wherever you apply it, it does not move. It will not just go right into your eye when you're laying down. Like, it just stays in place and then it does the job in that same place. I appreciate that because kind of hard to find an eye cream that doesn't just like move around too much, like slip inside and then go into your eye. I am using a new one. It is the Dermalogica Biolumin Vitamin C Eye Serum. I really like that one. That one is actually in a squeezy tube. I prefer a squeezy tube, but if this was in a squeezy tube, oh yes, I'd buy it. I still will buy this again in the future because it really is that good. The difference between this one and then the Dermalogica one is that this one is super, super white. It's white. So it's not something that I would like applying before work. It's not super fast, but can take just a little bit of time to really sink into the skin. And when it does sink into the skin, depending on how much you put on, because you really only need a teeny tiny bit with this. If you are using a lot, good luck. But the way that sinks into the skin, it doesn't sink in at the same time. It kind of goes in like different spots, I noticed. So then maybe 5 minutes will pass and I notice that I still have eye cream that needs to sink in because there's some like white blobs. So it's not the most fast absorbing eye cream, but it is very effective and it really does hydrate the under eye. If you're going to use it before makeup, absolutely wait like 10 minutes. But yes, I'd repurchase. And that's not even the biggest size too. A sample of the Dermalogica Calm Water Gel. My esthetician Jen had given me this after one of my facials and I did not use it right away. This actually might be from this month, but she gave this to me in February. I think I did like this formula from their Ultra Calming line. I only used it once in one use, so I haven't used it enough to really see a difference. I believe when I did use it, there was no irritation at all. My skin liked it. So I think it's just something that I may purchase in the future and just see how that works with my skin and see how it works underneath makeup and all that. I know my mom really loves that one. This is the Pre-Cleanse Balm. I think some of these are actually from my Project Pan, maybe? A little deluxe sample size. Now, I didn't like the balm at first. I prefer the oil, but now I don't mind the balm. I actually really don't mind it. I think it's really good. I still do prefer the oil in a way that this consistency didn't get as deep into my pores as the oil would, where I feel like the oil really thoroughly cleaned through my skin. This one still did a really, really great job, but I wasn't feeling the same effects as if I used oil, so very up to using both, but I think I would definitely prefer using the oil over this. If I did have that in my collection again, absolutely love it and use it. A little sample of the Dermalogica Skin Smoothing Cream. This is literally itty bitty. I'm pretty sure this was a gratis item. Look how tiny. So tiny. Can't say I'm a huge fan of the smell of this, but this formula really does work and it really does keep in that hydration. I'll still put it on morning and night even though it locks in hydration for about 48 hours, but that's just me and my habit of putting on moisturizer. So you can go 24 hours technically without applying more of this. This is actually good. For me, this is more of an acquired formula because besides the smell, I wasn't a total fan of how thick it was because I'm just so used to my Active Moist and how lightweight it is and just how it performs with other products and under makeup and alone and everything like that. So in the wintertime, my skin definitely needs this one over the Active. This is the Indie Lee Brightening Cleanser. This is a little sample and it's supposed to strengthen and protect. This sample came in one of my Ulta orders when I had like a huge sampler kit, which I always miss. I always buy something and then the next day it's like, hey, get this sampler kit with your purchase, and I'm just like, every time. But one time I actually got the sampler kit. It was a skincare sampler kit. How many times can I say sampler kit in the past 30 seconds? I actually did notice a brightening effect with this cleanser. I think I only used it once or twice, so I can't say too much, but I did notice it. If that would be a cleanser that I would not mind having in my collection in the future. This is a very old hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works. It's from their aromatherapy line. It's aromatherapy line, and it's the Stress Relief, which they came out with this scent when I was in high school, a few years post-college right now. It's still my go-to scent from Bath & Body Works for hand sanitizer because it actually de-stresses you from a hand sanitizer. It's insane. I was drowning my hands in this in high school because it got me through a lot of days. This stuff is really, really good. It's good for any time. It's a great hand sanitizer. This is a little mini of the Biolage Color Last shampoo from my mom. I actually used the Color Last shampoo and conditioner in my hair today, but I bought a kit, the shampoo and a conditioner at both of those sizes, and then a makeup bag included, so it's $33. So I'm pretty sure that my mom does like this. This was also recommended by my hairstylist, so when I was combing through my hair when it was wet, I could literally hear the squeakiness, and I was like, did this work for my hair or did it not? Because I never get that with any other product. So I don't know, that part was a little weird, but I have noticed like the vibrancy of my color in this video in the viewfinder, more vibrant, how super soft my hair feels and looks. I like it. This is another Dermalogica sample. It's kind of messy. I think I actually had to rinse it off. This is the Dermalogica Daily Micro Exfoliant. I'm used to the Age Smart one, which is charcoal rice powder. This is just regular white rice powder. Well, not white rice, but it's rice powder and it's white. Okay. I forgot how much I love this product. I used the entire sample in one use. I literally forgot how good this product was. I forgot how much my skin needed it because I just went so long without using it because it is a very messy product. I think that's kind of what steers me away from using it because I just want to do something more quick and I don't want to be messy about it, but I think I'm just gonna have to go back to using it because that is a really, really nice physical exfoliator. It's so gentle, and then when you warm it up in your hands with warm water, it creates this like really nice, smooth, creamy paste, and you can like feel this very, very slight exfoliation when applying it to your skin, and it just feels so heavenly. I love it. The Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil, a point perk from Sephora. It's either my mom's or mine, but I'm pretty sure it was mine. I just love this oil. It literally clears up my skin overnight. It's a huge difference. I should really do a side-by-side the next time I have either this point perk or if I ever get to purchasing the full size in the future, which is so expensive, but I should really do a before and after and put it in a video of side-by-side, like how insane the difference is overnight, because that is like a miracle worker for acne. One of my favorite moisturizers, Dermalogica Active Moist. I feel like I already talked about it earlier so much, so I feel like I don't need to go into it, but it is really one of my favorite moisturizers. Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. A pretty good moisturizer. Very basic, nothing too crazy. It's not gonna break you out. Well, actually, I don't know if this broke me out. I don't think it did, but it is allergy tested and it's 100% fragrance free. I typically don't use Clinique products. I'm all Dermalogica and Biossance and a lot of others, as you can tell, but this was actually a good sample. Oh, this is also anti-pollution. Grande Brow Brow Enhancing Brow Serum. This is $70, and I got it in my gratis. I finally used it up. I used it on and off, so it wasn't consistent, but I remember when I was using it very consistent at a time, my brows were so full. The fullest they've ever been. I was so shocked, and I remember Jessica Braun talking about this product recently in one of her videos, and she said it's not an overnight thing, but there does come a time where you wake up one morning and you're like, whoa. Like, my brows look so full and darker. They literally look how I dreamed it to be. Very cold formula. No matter if you store this in a fridge or not, it just comes out cold. It feels very refreshing on the brows, and it really does work. I haven't used it for a while because I've been out of it. I don't know if I want to spend the 70 bucks, but I might in the future because it is really, really good. This is an old product. Old Onyx Professional Maximum Strength 100% Pure Acetone. I have no idea where this came from, but it was in my bathroom. Would have had to use it up within the past few months. There really wasn't that much left in it, but it was a good one. This was not mine, but this was the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. So this was my mom's, so once again, we'll put her thoughts up on the screen. Oh, I found another floss. So that makes 6 because the other one's still on the ground. So this is the last product, and it's one that I didn't like, but everyone loves. This is the Belief Aqua Balm Moisturizer, the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. It does say rich cream for the face, and they're not really kidding when they say that. So first time I applied it, I don't think I applied it ever again. I mean, I used pretty much the entire sample, but there's definitely just like a little bit in here. It was so thick. I was just wondering why there's like an insane hype around it because it was so thick, and I felt it on my face the entire day. I didn't even want to put makeup on because I was like, okay, I'm just gotta wait till it sinks in. Guys, this never sank into my skin. What's the hype around it? I just don't understand. It just did not work for my skin. I wish it did. There's also an insane amount of ingredients in there. It's really long paragraph. It does say it's supposed to hold in the moisture for 26 hours. It just didn't work for me, but I know it works for like the rest of the world, so it's fine. So just use it for me. That is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if you have used any of these products, or if any of these products are new to you and you really want to try, because a lot of these products are pretty amazing. So this was actually a really good Empties video. Not too many products that I didn't like. Some of my mom's mixed in there as well. Yeah, just let me know all of your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know. I'd love to chat with you guys. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you can see more videos on beauty and health. Click that notification bell if you want to be notified when I do upload, which is once a week. And I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you later. Bye!